tea. The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart.
Welcome back, YouTubers. I am Jason Worsma. That is Travis Ray. This is Tankers Fantasy Football, and we are going to continue our live mock draft ADP discussion into round 5, and we are going to lead it off with Travis having his first pick of the draft.
All right, so once again
first pick of the 5th round, babe.
Once again we got Fantasy Bros on the board and the stickers hooking us up. Very good stuff. They got the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. FantasyBroShop.com. Check them out. Last pick of the 4th, I was looking Ronald Jones and Brandon Cooks, and I think that's the same turn I'm going to get here. I got Brandon Cooks. Here's Ronald Jones. There's talk that this guy could be a 3-down back, and Tampa Bay's backfield is murky as it is. Really only Peyton Barber to compete with at this point. So this is a guy, as a rookie, who could come in and produce, maybe get you some RB2 numbers.
We also might have to lean more on that run game with Winston out the first 3 weeks as well, so we might get a chance to come out there and show what he can do with those first 3 weeks with Winston not playing. We're probably going to have to do, geez, that could upgrade the carries per game and 5-10 overall carry with Winston out for those 3 games. All right, well, we got the hype train.
All right, so this is the guy who, he doesn't care where they're at, their values are. He's going to get his man. He went Kamara, McKinnon, Josh Gordon, Juju. Best available.
I think
you already pulled the sticker off. You're thinking of Mark.
I think, the hype train never ends with this Jamook. I think he's going to be
over
all
Michelle,
excited.
you think?
I don't know. The hype train isn't really necessarily going in with him.
What if he went quarterback here? This would be value.
Deshaun Watson?
He's got to get a quarterback somewhere.
That is hype train deluxe, and I love it, baby.
Right now, Deshaun Watson is getting currently picked the 11th pick of the 4th round, so maybe a smidge of value here a few picks later. But if we're talking hype, this is about as hype as a quarterback position as there is this offseason.
Where the quarterbacks are always buried in the muck, and where are they? Am I overlooking them? There we go. We got some quarterbacks here. Where is he? Deshaun Watson.
Over there. Here's some.
We're dropping the ball on the quarterback.
There he
is. He has arrived. That was a good hype train pick. I'm feeling it. Oh, we got Trusty Dusties. He's got Antonio Brown with Sean McCoy, Larry Fitzgerald, and Golden Tate. So he's got 3 wide receivers. He's got 1 running back. So you got to be thinking Trusty Dusty's going running back. Unless he's looking to get about
tight end.
Maybe tight end. But you think
right now, best available is Jimmy Graham, and
Evan Ingram.
Not
I think Evan Ingram's probably. I'd go Evan Ingram over Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, but I want to pick him here.
No, I don't.
If he was forced his hand to pick tight end, I think it'd be Greg Olsen.
What's
He's
the
getting
running back
currently
situation
drafted,
looking
12th
like?
pick in the 5th. Running backs. Michelle is the best available, and then Mark Ingram, Royce Freeman, Lamar Miller, Deion Lewis, Tevin Coleman.
He's Trusty Dusty. You think he's down with Lamar Miller?
He's at least volume.
I'm not down with Lamar Miller, but
he's at least volume. So if he's looking for a guy who's going to get his 15 touches at running back, that's probably the most safe out of all those guys we just said for touches.
He's going to still be getting those goddamn touches that he somehow manages to get every year. My goodness. Yeah, out of all those dudes you just said, Trusty Dusty. If you want 10, 12 points, if Deshaun Watson stays healthy all year and Lamar Miller continues to get the ridiculous amount of work that he's been getting, you got to think his touchdowns growing up because Deshaun Watson's going to get way more.
At least his catches should go up.
Deshaun Watson's going to offer this team way more red zone opportunities than they had without him. Those 3-4 games where he was the sexy boy. He was back-to-back Texans, by the way.
All right, wide receiver heavy. So this guy, 3 of his first picks, wide receiver. 5 of the first 10 picks overall, wide receiver. He's gone Hopkins, Baldwin, Thielen, and then his RB1 is Jay Ajayi. You think he's looking at another running back here, or you think he's looking more best available with like a Jimmy Graham? Right now, Sony Michel's the best available running back. Sony Michel, Mark Ingram, Royce Freeman, Dion Lewis.
There's a lot of love going on with Royce Freeman lately, though. A lot of Royce Freeman love.
How you feel about that Denver backfield?
Well, I'm a little
I
scared.
mean, me, I'm grinching. I'm staying away with a 29.5-foot pole on that backfield.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer, but I don't know what you're thinking.
I think right now, I mean, Sony Michel is getting drafted currently 4th round, 10th pick. So this is about 5, 6 spots
we'll give
later.
him a show. We'll give him a show, babe. You fucking have talked me into it. Oh, where have you run off to? Sony Michel. Gotta be
Joe, we're
I'm
looking.
always fucking there. He is.
There.
Ah, Saint him. All right, now we're cruising along here. I am on the clock. I've drafted 2 running backs, and Le'Veon Bell and Rashad Penny in the 4th. I've had A.J. Green and T.Y. Hilton in the 2nd and the 3rd, respectively. So I am all in, best player available at this point. And what we got for wide receiver? Because I'm not really feeling the running backs we were just talking about as of late.
Amari Cooper's still on the board.
Oh
Your
my
boy.
God, no, I can't fucking do it.
We got Marvin Jones, Jarvis Landry, Chris Hogan, Michael Crabtree, Corey Davis, Sammy Watkins.
Oh, I don't like any of those fuckboys, babe. I am not on paying the price for any of those fuckboys.
Best available running backs, we got Mark Ingram, Royce Freeman, Dion Lewis, Tevin Coleman, Tariq Cohen. You believe in the hype?
Well, I do kind of believe the hype. I'm kind of like in the 6th, maybe 7th round on the hype if I could get him. I mean,
Currently getting drafted 5th pick in the 6th round, so that would be a full round investment that you don't need to make at this point.
I don't like any of those fucking names, you know. I think I'm about going Evan Ingram here. I think about
Evan
maybe
Ingram?
getting a little weird, getting a little out of strategy.
You're picking over Jimmy Graham, over Greg Olson.
Fucking right,
I
babe.
think the upside's
The
there.
upside is there. I'm not a big Jimmy Graham guy. I think he will get you some touchdowns, but I just don't think the receptions and yards are going to be there at all. Aaron Rodgers has never really supported a very good fantasy tight end in his career. I'm just out of it, baby. I am all in. I'm going Evan Ingram.
I mean, the
here,
value
man.
just wasn't there at any other
But
position.
no.
Take the guy that you believe produced as a rookie. What was he, top
I think
6 tight end last
yeah,
year?
I think tight end is going to be, you know, there's those top 3 guys, and there's Evan Ingram. Maybe you get Jimmy Graham in there too, but it's fucking...
Anywhere from 5 to 20, it's the crapshoot.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you're getting with any of these jamooks.
All right, phone a friend.
We got to get him in there. What's he got? David Johnson, and Devontae Freeman at running back. You got Keenan Allen. Oh, and Kenyon Drake at running back as well.
So he's got to go private receiver.
He's thinking he's looking wide receiver here. He's thinking
All
you
right.
got to be.
So your best receivers are Cooper, Marvin Jones, Landry, Hogan, Crabtree.
He's going to Coop, baby.
He's going the Coop.
Coop,
All right.
Coop. Somebody fucking
So the
find
guy
out.
that we almost gave to the hype train, who never dies. Hype never dies for Cooper, but I mean, who knows? It could get crazy. We got Gruden, we got Crabtree out, so he is really the only guy. I mean, is Seth Roberts still there? I mean, there's not. They brought in
I
Martavius
don't
Bryant.
think so. I think
They
Seth
brought
Roberts
in
out of town.
Martavius Bryant. They brought in Jordy, but I really don't believe in either one of those guys at this point in their careers.
I mean, they say
Jordy
Jordy's
just-
looking good at OTAs, but
Jordy just fell off a shelf. Even last year, late when Rodgers came back, he was still an absolute non-factor in that offense.
I mean, you know, Jordy may have turned the page. I mean, you know, he's gonna somehow resurrect out there with John Gruden, somehow, you know, make us look like dipshits. But I think Father Time is on our side on that one, babe. All right, running back heavy laid off the draft. You got Elliott, you got Howard, he got Mixon. Took his first wide receiver in the 4th, went D-train, Demaryius Thomas. And you think he's going another wide receiver here, or you think he's going to go with like a Jimmy Graham?
Jimmy Graham is the best available.
Russell Wilson, maybe?
Ooh, the Russ is down there. I think he's got to go Jimmy Graham at this point.
He's going Jimmy. He's a believer.
Jimmy Graham's currently getting drafted fourth.
Oh, the
pick.
NFC Homer is picking next. He's so upset.
He hates it.
He is so upset. He just threw his drink at this fucking guy for taking Jimmy Graham from him, babe. But we are gonna. He found him.
My God,
All
I
right.
dug deep.
The NFC Homer. I'm terrible for looking for these fucking stickers. I swear, fucking awful. All right, Dalvin Cook. He's got one running back. He's got 3 receivers. So I think the NFC Homer might have to stick. He has to go back to running back. Unless he wants to get a little bit crazy and keep with this tight end, kind of this little tight end run we started here.
I mean, Marvin Jones is on the board, and that's pretty value right now. Marvin Jones is getting drafted
4
ninth.
receivers, the one
ninth-
running back though.
ninth
4 straight
picking.
receivers for the Homer.
What about Tariq Cohen?
Tariq Cohen and maybe that Kerryon Johnson for the fucking Lions. Maybe some. Of
So
him.
right now I got Kerryon Johnson going the last pick in the 6th, and Cohen going the 5th pick in the 6th. So right now, 7 picks higher, the average draft position wise is Tariq Cohen here. Tariq Cohen.
Baby.
I think he's got to go running back. I think that's the pick. That's all he knows. He knows NFC guys. Obviously, he's got Alshon because he still thinks he's on the Chicago Bears at this point in his career.
he still knows the Alshon, former Homer. All right, now we're gonna get Tariq Cohen. Are you gonna go Tariq Cohen?
I think he's gotta.
My goodness, Tariq Cohen. There he is, baby. He's reaching on the Tariq Cohen. He's hoping for some Nagy love, some Nagy majesty out there, man. He's looking for Nagy to wave his magical fucking wand and to produce 2 viable PPR fantasy running backs in Howard and Cohen. And I'm thinking maybe, baby, the Bears can do it. What do you think? He's got all.
I think he's got. I mean, last year he started off wide receiver 2 all day, high end RB2 to start the season last year. Obviously fell off the shelf, but I think with this new offense, he can be a guy that I think he's going to be mid-range RB2 in PPR formats.
You guarantee me Tariq Cohen's going to be catching 50, 60 balls.
They're going to say he's going to be in like a Tyreek Hill in this formation, going to be playing in the slot all over the
balls?
field.
I mean, you give me 60 balls, ain't no fucking way he's not a high-end RB2. Ain't no fucking way. All right, quarterback and tight end, he's accomplished both of those things in the first 4 rounds, so he's looking best available. He has a running back. He has a wide receiver. So who are we thinking for him? Best available. Who we got?
All right. Absolute best available right now. We're looking at Mark Ingram. He's getting drafted second. Average draft position is 2nd pick in the 5th round. I don't know if he loves that because I sure don't.
No, I am not.
What about a Royce Freeman here?
Yeah, I was talking about Royce a few picks ago, right? I'm going to give him to the old Royce Freeman.
Hasn't gone running back since the 1st round where he got Kareem Hunt.
The hype is real with Royce. We will get him up there on the board. And what we got next? We got Hard Cox.
You got to give him a call.
He is lingering out there. What are we going to do?
I don't even see why we still have this guy on the show.
How many more fucking rounds of this ass clown do we got? I mean, my goodness, he just keeps calling in.
We even got him on speed dial.
Alright, let me fucking figure this shit out. My magical fucking phone over here.
I wanna go run.
What's he doing?
What the fuck's he doing?
Hold on. It's getting kinda heavy.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, he's giving it to her, good boy.
What the fuck? What the fuck you watching over there, Hard Cox? That sounds like some weird shit.
Oh, I'm just watching some fucking lions getting it on.
The fuck?
Oh, fucking go right back, give me some deal.
Oh my fuck.
Get more PPR points than Derrick Henry in that tight backfield.
Oh my
Get back to
fuck.
see ya.
He's watching fucking lion porn now? He is fucked. Who'd even pick? Deion Lewis?
Deion Lewis. He started off wide receiver. All right, so
Here
he's
we
got
go.
Odell
I got
Beckham,
him.
Michael Thomas, Zach Ertz, Alex Collins, getting back-to-back running backs here with Deion Lewis. And I think Deion Lewis is going to have more PPR points than Derrick Henry.
I mean, we're looking at almost that's like a round and a half difference here between Derrick Henry and
Basically
Deion
2
Lewis.
rounds.
Yeah. All right, we got best available. He was gone Barkley. He's gone Julio Jones. He's gone Diggs. He's gone Derrick Henry. So he's got 2 running backs. He's got 2 receivers, and he's going to stick to the course and get another running back. Why does he get a flex play here? You think he's going to get into that quarterback tight end situation?
Best available right now is the Mark Ingram. We don't know that situation whatsoever. Even for a boy in best available, I don't know. What do you think? Although if he's true to his board, he'll pick him.
And Mark Ingram comes back and does what he was doing last season. I mean, we were talking about sexy deluxe RB1 production out of Mark Ingram. If he can come back week 5 for you.
He's gonna miss pretty much a third of the season, the fantasy season.
Yeah,
for you,
4 weeks. That's almost a third of that 13-week
if
fantasy
he is
regular
getting the
season.
touches that he did, which I really don't think he's going to. I think he's gonna be more in that 10 to 12 range after coming back. I think Kamara's going to be there to stay.
Think he's afraid of Mark Ingram, or what do you think he's on?
I think he's true to his board. Right now, this would be a value pick at his average draft position, 51 overall, which puts him early 5th round.
Early 5th round, 3rd pick in the 5th. All right, where are you, Mark Ingram? Fucking asshole.
Give me these things.
Give him to all to him. He fucking find him, babe. There he is. Told you find him for us. All right, another best available. That guy is relieved that that he's not on the Mark Ingram train.
This guy's got 3 running backs and no wide receivers so far. He's true to his board.
True to his board, to the bitter end. He's got Travis Kelce. He's got Fournette. He's got Melvin Gordon. He's got Geis. So if he can hit on some of these later round wide receivers, he is looking to be the team to reckon with out there. And who we got for him?
I think best available right now would be Marvin Jones, and that kind of falls right into his lap, I guess.
Yeah,
He
Marvin
doesn't have a
Jones,
wide
Landry,
receiver.
Chris Hogan.
I mean, Marvin Jones is a wide receiver 1 last year, pretty much. All right.
Really, like he was on the cuffs.
He was back end wide receiver 1, very top shelf wide receiver 2, and very quiet did as well. He had a couple huge games, but other than that, he had a very quiet year and produced top 15 numbers at the wide receiver position.
So he's gonna try to sneak one in here and hope to get wide receiver 1 production out of some Marvin Jones with those 3 running backs and Travis Kelce at the helm, baby. And I think he can do it. All right, if you like the cut of our jib, give us a subscribe, give us a share, hit that little notification button out there. Tell your friends about us, baby. We gotta get some tankers over. You want to get it sexy, you want to get it real sexy for us, get a free koozie. Here, one of these suckers right here. Get yourself a little free Tankers fantasy football koozie. You go to fantasy football forums like Reddit. You go to our fantasy football or other forums like that, and you share our video on these forums, and you email us at tankersfantasyfootball@gmail.com, and I will get you a free koozie at your door, baby. All right. We will get him up there. We will get it done, and we will be back with round 6. We are now on the iTunes and the TuneIn.
Here
and all
he
that
is.
Sexy jam. Oh, he found him, baby. He found him. All right. See you guys later. Cheeseburger.